All right, we are now live. Great. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us this evening. We had a great training session earlier today. Hopefully, those of you that attend tonight are going to have just as good a session. We are going to be recording this, so there will be a recording ready for all of you and will be sent to you in an email. I'm Tom Murphy, the Executive Director for the association. I'm joined with Drew Hobson, who is the fundraising chair. Today, we want to talk to you about the upcoming Days of Giving. It's a new campaign for NGLA. It will be taking place April 18th through the 20th. We are asking all of our volunteers, the people who care the most about us, the people who are passionate about NGLA, to participate and help us. If every volunteer raises $250, and let me break that down, if that's $25 from 10 of your friends, then we're going to have a fantastic experience and raise the money we're seeking. Our goal this for the full year is $25,000. We're hoping internally to raise about $20,000 from this campaign coming forward. So what we wanted to do today is take an opportunity to show you how to set up your fundraising platform to help us achieve those goals. I want to give you a little bit of understanding of what's going on with the Days of Giving campaign. As I stated, this is a fundraising initiative. It's a brand new fundraising initiative that will support the mission of NGLA. Specifically, the NGLA Fund is a 501c3 organization, meaning that their donations to it are tax deductible. And those donations go towards educational support within the association. So specifically scholarships that will drive more students and more delegations to the conference, as well as any special academic and educational programming that we do on site. For you as the volunteer, we're looking for you to promote this within your networks. This needs to be a crowd sourcing type of method. You've probably done that with some other fundraising platforms. Unlike universities and even your fraternity or sorority, NGLA does not have an alumni base. So we don't have an alumni group that we can go out to and fundraise from. We need people like you, those that care the most about NGLA, to reach out to your friends, to reach out to your colleagues, reach out to people who know that NGLA has had a major impact in your life, and ask them to support you by making a gift to the NGLA Fund. As I said, we want to maximize our fundraising efforts using CrowdChange. CrowdChange has partnered with NGLA. They are a fundraising platform. We use it for all of our fundraising this year, and we are very fortunate to have Drew Hobson, who happens to work for CrowdChange, also serving in the capacity as our fundraising chair this year. A little bit of what we want to get accomplished, and this will be a very quick meeting today. We're hoping to get this done in just about 15 minutes. That's what we did this afternoon. We will visit the CrowdChange website. We'll give you a campaign overview, talk to you a little bit about how we manage our donors and what your personal fundraising page looks like. So, Drew, I'm going to pull up your page right now, and I'm going to shift over to you.
Great. Thanks, Tom. And hello, everybody that's watching or is watching later. If you're part of the volunteer team, you should have already actually received an email inviting you to take ownership of a personal page that we've already created for you. It'll come from CrowdChange. The subject line is something like your personal page. If you don't see that or can't find it, let me know. Happy to figure out what's going on. Switch an email, whatever the issue happens to be. Very simple stuff. But it will take you ultimately to this website. Your personal page within it, but you can just navigate to ngla.crowdchange.co, which is what you're looking at right now. This is where we host all of our fundraisers. You can, of course, see the Days of Giving campaign, as well as other previous fundraising initiatives that we've had or current ongoing ones as well. You can also start your own fundraiser if you want in the future, but now we're going to focus sort of on the Days of Giving. And so once you come on, you'll go up here and you'll log in. Very simple. It's just your email and password, more or less, and then you're ready to go. You'll go to your participant center where you'll find your personal pages, and this is it. Once you click into it, you'll come to your personal pages dashboard. This is where everything that you need to fundraise is, and in fact, it's already ready to go. You could change nothing about this page, and you would still be able to start accepting donations right away. But a couple of things about it, it's already going to prompt you to make any changes to personalize your page, right? Put your own cover photo, you at NGLA, you in your NGLA gear, you with your students on your way to NGLA, whatever that image is that captures what you're trying to present to people, you can put that in there. maybe even more importantly, you might want to adjust your description. Now, we've put in a default description for you, but as Tom said, this is really about telling your own NGLA story. So whether and what the impact of NGLA has been on in your life and your career. So whether you attended as a student, as a graduate student, as a professional, with what your volunteer experience has been like. Maybe you're a donor, right? All of those things sort of fit into what NGLA means to you, and that's how you convince your network personally and professionally to contribute and help you fundraise for the campaign. Really simple to do that. And again, if you don't want to use a customized story, you don't have to. We'll go back here real quick. We talked about sharing it with your network, right? Really simple to do. At the top right here, there's a share button, and it gives you a couple of different options. You can copy and paste a link. You can generate a QR code. You can send a message via email, SMS, other social media options. Again, really straightforward things. A little more involved is your mailing list, right? So if I go in here, I can go ahead and upload contacts, and then I can send them emails from the platform. So I can upload multiple people, maybe people that have already given to a different fundraising initiative that you've had in the past, and you just send one message. You don't have to worry about writing a bunch of individual messages. And there's ways to make it so it auto-populates the first name and all those sorts of things. Offline donations is also kind of important because there might be people that are like, I don't want to put my credit card on the internet, right? My dad's one of those kind of people, but they might feel comfortable sending you, a Zelle or a check. You're more than welcome to add that information in your offline donations page, going right here, filling out the information. That way, you're still getting a holistic picture of what you're fundraising, but you're also meeting that donor where they are in terms of providing a way for them to give. Now, the thing to remember is you want to make sure that money is getting to Tom, and so we'll be monitoring the reports and following up for anybody that lists some offline donations. Speaking of reports, you can go in and look at your own donations, see who's given to you and how much, those sorts of things. All in real time, all really simple to do. Donations come through and are deposited daily. So everything is really simple. There's very little that you have to worry about except for telling your story and raising awareness of the campaign.
Great. Thanks, Drew. With that being said, we really want to make sure that you personalize your outreach, and really the way to do that, and you're going to hear this echoed several times through this session here, is sharing your personal story. As Drew said, yes, there's one already written for you. You could already go out today and start fundraising, but sharing your story and why you support NGLA, why you think your friends and your family and your colleagues should support NGLA is really, really important. And it's just that special touch point that you're going to be able to add that will increase the amount of donors. We will be providing you guys with some pre-written templates so that if you want to put them in your emails, some of the things that you want to do in your outreach, some of the conversations you had will help you with that. Again, leverage social media. We will be putting social media out. If you want to copy some of that social media, attach it to your page, stitch it, I think is the way it's now used. I'm not as familiar with the social media platforms, but there's going to be that social media driving a lot of the fundraising that you are personally doing through this process is going to be very important. And also, don't forget, promoting for recurring gifts is a great way for people to give a little bit more, but only a little bit at a time, for example. So even $5 a month is fantastic. Think about that. $5 a month is a $60 gift for the year. And recurring gifts are just great. You, as they used to say, you set it and forget it. So keep that in mind. And we have all those opportunities are available when people make a gift. Again, this effective storyteller telling your donor engagement. What's great about this is once they make a donation, the system will automatically send prompt emails to them. We will be making our own social media shout outs and offer incentives such as NGLA swag and exclusive event access. We're going to be doing some giveaways throughout the thing, and we'll make some announcements about that. We're going to be tracking and celebrating the milestones. So as we reach certain milestones, as we're going to be sharing that with you, please continue to share that on your side. just some of the troubleshooting, the three most common things that have come up. Sometimes there's issues with the transaction. Maybe a credit card doesn't go through, something didn't go, someone got double billed. That has happened. Let us know. Please try, you can either reach myself at exec@NGLA or Drew at fundraising@NGLA. That is very easy for us to take care of. We have the ability to make refunds. We have the ability to go and see if there was a double billing or something had happened. Your personal page not updating properly. We've had that happen occasionally. That's something that Drew has a lot of expertise on. So please don't don't panic. We'll be able to work. And if you have, any other ideas that you have or consulting with us to build this fundraising toolkit, please let us know what we can do to support you. So what are the next steps moving forward? We want you to set up your personal fundraising page. We've already gone through that. If you guys need some specific help, I have worked, for example, with the board, set up 10 to 15-minute personalized meetings to do that. And we're going to be sending an email out with a whole lot of information, probably tonight or tomorrow morning. And that will contain a link for you to set up those meetings with me. Make sure you're developing and thinking about your outreach plans now. Who do you want to reach out to? I did a challenge for myself just before the meeting this year to raise $500 before the NGLA meeting. I ended up identifying over 100 of my closest contacts, and I think I had 25 people give. Realize that if you want 10 people to give, you're probably going to need to reach out to 50 to 60, 70 people. So make sure you have some kind of plan in place to do that. And again, it's really important. We're going to celebrate with you your successes as you make achievements. A couple of special programs I want to make sure we identify before we log out here. We are doing some programs, for example, where you can sponsor a student to go to NGLA by raising $250. That's going to be fantastic. We're going to be doing some campus challenges where if a campus community, they raise over $500, they can add a student free of charge next year to their registration. So we're going to be incentivizing and having some really fun programs within the campaign for you guys to participate in. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, anything that we can do to help you, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Again, you can reach out to me at exec@ngla.org or Drew at fundraising@ngla.org, or just respond to the emails that you receive from us. We look forward to the campaign, and again, put it on your calendars. We'll see you on April 18th through the 20th. Thank you very much. Have a great night.